Hey guys, so today we're going to do a quick tutorial on how to cold email local businesses using Claude Code. So basically we're going to build a system that one, scrapes Google Maps for all the businesses that you want to cold email, and then we're going to get the business owner's actual first and last name from that Google Maps scrape. And then from there, we're going to enrich the business owner's direct email address, so like the Dan@ email address instead of the info@ email address. But in the cases where we don't find the owner's direct email, we're going to enrich the business email as the fallback, so the info@ addresses, since most of the time it's going to be the business owner themselves who's behind those addresses anyway, which is why it's always useful to have the business owner's name up here. And then we're going to take all of the data that we just got, and then we're going to upload it into a nice CSV, so you can take that and then push it directly to your cold emailing platform like Instantly, SmartLead, etc. And then this is all going to be done using one API all automatically, and we're going to set this up in about 10-15 minutes here. So the first thing that you're going to want to do to get this all set up is go to localpipe.io right here, and there's going to be a link for that in the description below. You're going to go get started, create your account, and then once you're done creating your account, you're going to come into the app right here. And then the first thing you want to do is you want to create your API key. So you can just press whatever key name you want, like Claude key, or there you go, key, cannot type today. And then you're going to go create your key, but I've already created a test key here, as you can see, and of course we're going to be deleting this key right after. But yeah, so I already have a full key right here, so that's the first thing you want to do, just create your API key. The second thing you want to do is you want to go to the API docs right here, and you want to download two files. So you want to download the API docs, there you go, and also the categories CSV as well, which is all the Google Maps categories that we use. And then so that's all the two files that you need from this section right here in API docs. And then what you're going to want to do next is you're going to want to go to the Google Drive link in the description below to download the build prompt markdown file for this Claude Code system. And so instead of having to write out a full prompt yourself, we've actually created a prompt for you already that you can pop into Claude Code. It'll understand how to build pretty much the entire thing and then fully execute it for you as well, which is really nice. So we already have that for you here. And so what you're going to want to do, you just want to download that. You'll have that on hand, boom. And then we're going to use this initial prompt when we actually start building. So the first thing that we want to do here is we want to go to just Finder, or if you're on Windows, whatever you guys use, peasants. And then we're going to go new folder right here, and we're going to name this Claude Code build, and then dash local business list builder. There you go, cannot type. And then we're going to take all of our files here that we've just downloaded. Boom, there you go. We're going to put them into this folder right here. Perfect. And then the next thing we're going to do, very simply, we're going to head to a new session in Claude Code right here on my test account. And then we're going to there's going to be the prompt actually, you can just copy and paste it from the description below. So this is the initial build prompt for you to use. And then obviously you're going to want to substitute out your API key. So you're going to go back here, back here. And then going to API keys and usage, copy your key right there, just slap that in, boom, take that, copy and paste, and then of course add the relevant file that you want. Where is it? There you go, boom. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. So the model that I like to use for this kind of thing is just Sonnet 4.6, because of course the build prompt, like everything is already outlined for Claude here, so you don't need to use 4.7 or anything overkill. You can just save on your cost there, and usually it's a bit faster. Like Sonnet in this particular case tends to overthink. I do have the Claude Max plan as well, but to be completely honest with you, you don't really need anything more than 4.7. It'll just tend to overcomplicate things. So Sonnet 4.6 is the best model to use here. And then ideally, you would use the high reasoning effort just to make sure that it fully builds the system out. And then so there you go. Now you're ready to go. You have the the folder attached to Claude Code here with all the relevant data and of course your build prompt. And you can just start your build right there. And of course, I like to live dangerously, so bypass permissions for me. And so yeah, this will usually just take a few minutes to complete, and we'll come back when this is all good to go. All right, guys, so it looks like the build just finished here. It took about 12 minutes, but it's fully built out. So you can see here the package structure. So we have, the API calling, category mapping, everything is already built in. So you can run the live test of, scraping Google Maps, enriching business owner names, business owner contact info, and general business emails, and then creating a CSV out of that and pushing that to use for cold email campaigns. So yeah, so it's fully ready now, so we can use natural language now to scrape Google Maps, enrich all the contact info that we need, and then get our CSV out. So let's do a super quick demo of this. So let's say, get me a list of 200, let's say roofing contractors or just roofers in Seattle with websites ideally. So it's just, to demo a filter, because you can also do filters for if they don't have websites, if they don't have phones on the Google Maps listing, the number of reviews they have, the review count that they have, the review rating that they have, stuff like that as well. So there's a whole myriad of filters that you can use with the API as well, which is super useful. So yeah, let's demo that by saying that we want roofing contractors with websites here, and find the owner names, owner emails, and business emails as a fallback, just in case we don't find the owner emails. Perfect, and this looks great to me, so let's run that. Boom, yep, it's running. So let's give it a few minutes here. In reality, this should only take like 1 to 2 minutes, and then we'll check back when it is all done. All right, guys, so it looks like our enrichment and scrape just finished here. So that was actually really quick. That was like 1 or 2 minutes or so. But you can see here, yeah, pipeline complete, and this is a full summary of the results we got. So in total, we requested 200 roofing contractors in Seattle here. And so we found owner names for 75% of them. We found owner emails. We found 46 owner emails, which is already like really good. Like in terms of like any other tool, that's excellent. And then generic emails, 75, which is great. And then so we got 121 total. So basically 60% coverage of the entire like 200 random Google Maps scraped businesses for contactable, triple verified as well, because this API gives triple verified emails. So triple verified emails for 60% of contacts. So if you scale this up to like 20,000 roofers in like all of the US, you can easily get 6 or 12,000 in this case emails to contact. So yeah, super great results here. I'm actually really happy with what we got. So yeah, so that's exactly how you do it with LocalPipe here, with our API with Claude Code. So this is how you build lists of local businesses to enrich and push to your cold email campaigns. And you can really put anything you want in this custom query here. So you could possibly do like, give me all the plumbers in the US and find all owner names / emails and biz emails as a fallback. So you can even do something like that, because we support full country scrapes. Or if we wanted, like for example, we support international scrapes and international enrichment also, like France, for example. So we want to get us all the plumbers in France and then find all their contact info and owner names and stuff. We can do that as well, which is awesome. And then you can add specific filters like they must have over 50 reviews or something. Or if you wanted to use multiple locations as well, you can do like multiple countries, multiple states, etc. So let's say, for example, I want all the plumbers in, let's use Seattle and Washington, DC. And then we can throw a whole country in there as well. So and France plus the UK. So that really, you have unlimited options with using the API here. Like you can scrape any country, any location in the world, including zip codes as well. So if you want to scrape a specific zip code with a specific radius also, you can do that as well. So you have unlimited filters that you can use, any category match that you want. So like if you wanted to do plumbers, restaurants, etc., you can do that as well, and any location in the world with some great coverage all around using Claude Code, natural language, and then a single API. For yourself, you just go create an account at LocalPipe right here, and then you'll get basically everything you need from there. And so yeah, guys, if you want to build this out for yourself, all you got to do is just go to LocalPipe right here, like you saw, and then go create an account, get yourself set up with the API, and then obviously download the files you need, follow the instructions in this tutorial here to build out your Claude Code system. But yeah, guys, hope you found that super helpful. And of course, all the output that you get from this is just in a random CSV that's going to be put into your file system that Claude Code has access to, so you can just take that, open that, download that anytime you need, and it's already formatted for you as well, which is really nice. But yeah, guys, so hope you found this really useful here. You can head to localpipe.io, get this set up for yourself, and subscribe, I guess is what the YouTubers say, and then hope to catch you in the next video here as well. Peace out.